Hey everyone, welcome back to Serie A Fantasy Fortune Fire. This is the Game Week 10 review video. A week that started off really bad and then ended up well at the end. Of course, always Napoli, the team coming through for me at the end. And we are going to start right as per usual with the keepers. Spezia, again, absolute trash. The Spezia Genoa game actually started out 0-0, and I said in the last preview video that the best possible case would be Spezia versus Genoa 0-0 game, because I had Cambiaso starting the defense, Spezia starting, or Provedel starting in net. 0-0 at half, and then Cambiaso gets taken off at half. This guy can't even last 60 minutes, which is really frustrating for someone that started off so well. And so he only got the 1 point. Provedel ended up getting scored on, and I believe he got a yellow card. I think it was a caused penalty or something like that. Anyway, he ends up getting 0. So not a great game there that ended up turning out. The end of that day, Salernitana and Venezia didn't matter at all to me. And Leao didn't do anything against Torino, which kind of sucked. So it wasn't a great first day at the start. And then I guess just as far as being a fan, the Juventus game was disappointing, but I didn't have any players there. Atalanta Pasalic finally went cold. Nothing happened there for Pasalic. Udinese and Hellas Verona was smart to sit Molina, although still I guess would have been better than someone like Cambiaso, would have got the extra point there. And Roma was my highlight because I just brought in Ibanez this game, and I said it was a risk because he wasn't the more nailed on center back Mancini was. But he actually ended up scoring a goal, so that ended up turning out really well, and that's kind of where my week started turning around, which was nice. I had Barella get a clean sheet, so there was the extra point with the midfielder there, but no attacking returns, which kind of sucked. I really wish Cagliari didn't get that goal, because that would have been a huge week if I got double Roma clean sheet and the Ibanez goal, but that was unfortunate. And then Lazio finally scores, and the goal scorer is not Immobile, which is a little rare as of late, but that's a little unfortunate too. I think I was sitting, by the end of this day, I was sitting in the low 20s. So just put that in perspective as to how much things changed with this one Napoli game. They get the clean sheet. So once again, Mario Rui getting a big score, 7 points. Osimhen, captain, unfortunately didn't do as good as I wanted him to do, but he gets the 2 for playing 60 minutes, and he earned a penalty, which is why he has that extra point there. So, I mean, 6 points by a normal player isn't bad by any means, but 6 points from a captain, you want to see more than that. But it is what it is. And then the big shock of the week was Insigne. After 2 straight games of missing a penalty, and then a game of not just no return, really, I was absolutely shocked to see that he was still on penalties for Napoli. I thought they'd at least try someone else after someone misses 2 penalties in a row. But he steps up and ends up scoring 2 penalties himself in this game. The only regret I have is not captaining him. But 2 penalties for Insigne really saved my week. It finished me off with 52 points this week, and a green arrow up the standings into the top 700, which was really good. So we're moving up there. I think somehow I actually moved back in the ping table league, and then I maintained where I was in my league, the Fortune Fire League. So we'll see how that goes. But I was really glad with that last game to kind of save the week, or else it would have been in the 20s, and that is just not where I don't want to take that step back again. So we're still climbing the overall table, which is good. Yeah, it was good. I finally got an actual question for advice this past week from someone that subscribed. So thank you, first of all, for subscribing. And yeah, that's fun. Like, I'd like to give my 2 cents. The question was if I should bring in Jacko for João Pedro. And just as a perspective on it, in case people haven't watched this before, I'm really someone that plays the fixtures. Inter's a team coming up with a lot of good fixtures in about 4 weeks. So that was my suggestion to this person. And so, yeah, if you ever want to ask my opinion on things, I'll give my opinion. Obviously, you could not do it and end up better than me, or go a different way, and that's absolutely true. But I just think it's fun to have that banter. So please like and subscribe the videos. and put your comments in, your opinion on my team, whether you have a question, or just let me know how your season's going. That would be cool too. But again, we have a short turnaround week, so so these videos are going to be shorter again. We'll take a quick look at the updated standings, and then we will call it, and I'll probably have to make the next preview video right after this. So taking a look at the leagues, I am now in the top 700. I'm 660th in the league, maintained where I was in the Forged and Fire League. So let's take a quick look. Sal, actually, I forget if he was ahead before. I don't think he was before, I forget. But anyway, Sal's at top at 565, has a decent lead on second place, and then it gets really tight. We have Osama FC at 534. Fox has moved his way back ahead of me. We were tied last week, I remember. 6 points ahead of me now at 533. Ibra 11 has moved back up at 532. And then it's honestly the top 8 is pretty tight, and then it drops off again. So it's going to be a challenge to catch up to Sal, owner of Team Juve. And then after that, it's a really tight race. Like if this were a if top 4 made Champions League, it would be super tight right now. But we all have some work to do to catch up to Team Juve. So it's an exciting league so far. Really enjoying it. And we're 10 game weeks down. Let's see what happens in the next 10. Okay, I'm going to call it there and probably shoot the preview video now. So take care. Let me know how your week went and what your plans are coming up.